Historic night in the nation's capital, live from Sabina Park. It's West Indies up against Australia in the first T20 International. The first T20 International on the floodlit Sabina. The crowds continue to pile in through the turnstiles. We expect that it will be quite populated. And so many things to celebrate, the least of which it's a farewell occasion for one of West Indians' greats, Andre Russell. The youngsters are in as well. A few moments ago we had the toss. Mitch Marsh won the toss and he wanted to bowl first, so Shea Hope as well wanted to bat first, so both captains getting what they wanted. West Indies have a couple spin options actually. Akil Hussain, Gudakesh Moti, Ruston Chase is in the playing 11. And they also have a powerful batting lineup: King, Hope, Powell, Rutherford, Hetmeyer.
Good evening, everyone. If we had a close look at the Australian lineup, Josh Inglis and Cameron Green are the only two survivors from the Test match. Jake Fraser-McGurk comes back up into the top of the order. He's got a lot of power. Maxwell, Connolly and Mitch Owen makes his debut, Sammy, in the middle order. Watch his power. The ball comes off his bat differently. Ben Dorsch, Sean Abbott, Nathan Ellis, and the skill, and I know you'll like this man, Adam Zampa.
Absolutely, the wrist spinner is such an impactful part of this game. Brandon King makes his way out to the middle, has a tremendous record at this venue. He'll be looking to give his team a good platform and foundation on which to launch. Evan Lewis has been ruled out due to injury, so there's a promotion for Shea Hope, who has done well at the top of the order since reinventing his game a couple years ago in this format. And what a start, all the way along the carpet. Brilliant from King.
And that's one thing you want to do early in a T20 match. You want to bring the crowd into play. So over pitch there from Ben Dorsch. There's not much swing on offer.
And again, this time one bounce for 4 consecutive boundaries off the bat of King. Yeah, that's another 4 for Brandon King. He's dealing in boundaries.
And that's the best of the lot there from Brandon King. The key to this, he's not trying to overhit the ball. He's only hitting the ball at 80%, using his timing.
Yeah, that's crushed away again. Width on offer, length on offer. And Brandon King says thank you very much. 21 after 2. Shea Hope this time, just one bounce. That was asking for trouble.
Just dangerous signs here for the Australians. Shea Hope, we know he excels at this form of the game. Key to this for me, he's given himself 7 balls to get in. Hasn't tried to overplay his hands. Timed that ball beautifully.
Four again. Over 1,000 runs in T20Is for Shea Hope. Only the 12th West Indian to that milestone. 32. It's been frenetic after 3.
Shea Hope, it's been a really calculated start here. He spent a couple of balls to get in. Now he's gone back-to-back boundaries.
Yes, it does. A wicket for Cooper Connolly. The first of the night. The change works. And West Indies loses their first.
That's a great start there from the Australian, and a great change there from Mitch Marsh. Cooper Connolly seen King coming, just dragged it down into the wicket. Little bit of purchase in the surface. Josh Inglis does the rest. But that is a great bowling change there from Mitch Marsh. Brendan King departs for a quick bye at 18. The West Indies are 32 for 1.
Yeah, that's deliberate, very deliberate from Shea Hope. What a shot that is, all the way for 6. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, that's Calypso at its best. The modern day player, the power that they have. This is off the back foot, open the front side of his body up, and that's just brute power. 78 metres.
Well, that might be part of the answer from Ruston Chase. Beautifully driven straight back down the ground. A little bit too full from Nathan Ellis, and Ruston Chase said thank you very much. Didn't have to muscle it, he just timed it. Placed it very well between the bowler and mid-on. Classical straight drive from Ruston Chase to move the West Indies to 51. That is top class. It's 56 for 1. Elegantly placed. Nathan Ellis will be disappointed that that's gone for 4. A classical cover drive from Captain Shea Hope. Still managed to bring a bit of a chase around the boundary from the Australian fielder. And he does that time, and he pulls and pulls well. So a welcome boundary for Ruston Chase, moving him to 13 from 11, but he desperately needed that boundary. And given that he's not had the length to play that sweep, now the decision making for him is, where else are my boundaries? First through the leg side, now through the offside. That is a shot of authority from Ruston Chase, 75 for 1. So he's changed gears in this over, Ruston Chase. First the pull, and Mitchell Colony just dropping just a wee bit short, and on that occasion Ruston Chase front foot forward, and almost a baseball-like shot. That is terrific. Truly outstanding and safe for 6.
Effective partnership up between Ruston Chase and Shea Hope in rapid time as well. Yeah, again, the bowler over pitching. Doesn't matter if it's turning, doesn't have enough time to turn from there. Really good by Ruston Chase.
It's very good from Chase, finding ways to score behind the wicket in the last year or so. 1 or 2 other players, including Shea Hope, have been looking to work on that area of scoring.
Yeah, clever. Really clever from Ruston Chase. No point leg.
4 runs. Outstanding gap finding from Chase.
Striking at 185 now, Ruston Chase. Really toying with the field. Give himself some room on that occasion.
Again, you can say a number of things, but this is sensational batting.
Yeah, brilliant by Ruston Chase. Sean Abbott, though, he will be disappointed. Struck for 4 in that exact area. The previous delivery was into the surface again and not straight enough.
That is a wonderful shot to bring up the 100 for the West Indies. 16 off that over. That will bring up a half-century for Ruston Chase. Quite an impressive one. His 3rd in T20 internationals and his 2nd at this venue.
Commanding strike rate of 200 by Roston Chase. It's been a very impressive inning so far. It's really used the crease well, manipulated the field.
This has been a spectacular acceleration from Roston Chase, who was 9 off his first 10 deliveries.
Straight away, they put the pressure back on Ben Dorshus. Come back into the attack, try the knuckleball. Chase has picked it beautifully. Hasn't tried to overhit the ball, just timed it beautifully over the mid-off fielder.
Everything he touched has been perfect. The certain mark in this innings. Another boundary.
That's back-to-back boundaries there again by Chase. Just gone a bit wider there, Ben Dorshus. Allowed Chase to free his arms up. Cooper Connolly, just a bit of a lazy effort there in the deep.
Could have him this time. It's Maxwell, the man you want under it, makes no mistake. Partnership finally broken.
Yeah, that's a wonderful partnership there from Chase and Hope. 91 off 57 balls. Ben Dorshus just gone into the wicket. Chase has freed his arms and found the safe hands there of Glenn Maxwell. He departs for 60 off 32. West Indies are 1, 2, 3 for 2.
An effortless help from Shimon Hetmeyer. Welcome, 1-3-1 for 2.
Yeah, Ben Dorshus maybe not quite taking the right option there in the last ball of the over.
And Shea Hope will take down his matchup. He just slowed after the power play. He is so strong against the off spin.
There was always a danger. Hope matches up really well to Glenn Maxwell. This is the first ball of the over. Shea Hope has opened that left-hand side of his body, and that has sailed out into the distance. Umpires have had to go for a new ball, but look at this, 90 metre 6.
One-handed. What a way to get to a 7th T20 International 50. The way this man, Shea Hope, has evolved in 2 years' time. Inspirational.
Yeah, this has been a really classy knock from the captain. He started his innings slow when Chase was taking the bowling on. Since he's got out, there's been a real change in attitude to put the pressure back on the Australians.
I cannot believe that has gone for 6. What was that?
Well, welcome Mitch Owen to international cricket. It's a bit unorthodox, but still a great result for the West Indies. Slow ball, and it's like he's helped the ball on his way over the wicketkeeper's head for 6.
Bit of pace off, maybe. This is a chance, well judged and taken by Jake Fraser McGurk. So Mitch Owen has his first T20 international wicket.
And there it is, Mitch Owen. It would have been an exciting day today to be presented his cap by Nathan Ellis, but he will remember this day here for the rest of his life. Slower ball, just did Shea Hope, just took him wide. He lost control of his hands. Jake Fraser McGurk gone back, simple catch for him, very good hands, and look at that excitement there. Mitch Owen, it has been an amazing 9 months for him. He gets his first, Hope to pass for 55. West Indies 159 for 3.
Does it again, but Hetmeyer just waits. He's dealing in sixes. The Guyanese 166 for 3.
Started the over same way he featured pace up there.
Maxwell takes it. And Australia need to continue prizing out wickets to stem the flow. The local boy has gone cheaply.
Yeah, disappointment for Rovman Powell. He just pushed that one really. Not trying to hit that for 6. And a simple catch for Glenn Maxwell. Another one for him. No luck tonight for Rovman Powell. He goes for 166 for 4.
He is latched onto that. Listen to them.
The muscle Russell at his very best. Everyone's enjoying it, even the little ones. The way he unfurled on this delivery. Look at that. Uncoiled with great power and ferocity. That one reached to the boundary in a record time.
He does go wide of off stump, and Hetmeyer latches on to it. He looks in phenomenal touch.
Yeah, just stand and deliver in the hitting arc. And that's exactly where he wants it. With the field in, he just needs the elevation.
Oh, terrific. You get the sense that Ellis is trying to take him wide of off stump. There's still some room to go, but 2 very good shots.
This one is even better. Low full toss. Still gets the power.
Safely taken. Keeping it right up there. Cam Green taking a safe catch.
Yeah, good field placement. He was quite straight for Andrew Russell, who likes to go straight. A really big pair of hands from Cam Green. Russell goes for just 8, 184 for 5.
Chance for someone. Deep backwards quick coming in and taking it. So 1 ball for Rutherford. It's a good catch. And Australia clawing things back here in these last 3.5 overs.
Yeah, Sean Abbott, the man this time. This is a very well judged catch. Make no mistake about it. High into the night sky. Refurbished lights here at Sabina Park. Extremely well taken. Wickets in consecutive balls. Brief stay for Rutherford. 184 for 6.
Safely held by Maxwell, and the wickets continue to tumble. Australia continue to claw things back in the last 4 overs.
Yeah, triple wicket strike in the penultimate over. Jason Holder, the last of those 3 batters to be dismissed, and he finishes his spell. Dwarshuis picking up a 4-for. Another West Indian falls for naught. 184 for 7 now.
There's a fielder down there. Oh, what a leap! What a leap! One of the tallest men on the field. He might have it actually in terms of height. And they do put them into high traffic areas. And because he changed the field to a long off, he's got this.
Just have a look at that. The leap at the right moment. Hetty goes for 38. It's a flurry of wickets for the West Indies. 186 for 8 now.
Well, this has been good in the last 5 overs actually from Australia. 37 for 6 in the last 5 overs. West Indies looked well on target to get above 200 after 15 overs. But Dorcius and Ellis in particular have pulled things back and kept the West Indies to 189 for 8.
It starts for King. Hope got a half century. Chase was brilliant. 60 from just the 32. Hetmeyer 38 from 19. Contributions there, but the lower part of the batting order fell away.
Dorcius with his best figures in T20 internationals, 4 for 36, 1 for 31 from Nathan Ellis, quite respectable. Zampa went for 30 without getting a wicket.
We will promise some pyrotechnics here at Sabina Park. It is usually high scoring, usually high octane stuff. Best of an unbeaten 92 for Mitch Marsh, captain of the team. And along with him, Fraser McGurk. He gets another opportunity after an underwhelming start to his T20 international career. A late addition to this squad. And he'll be up against Akil Hussain, who's a master of bowling in the power play. What a start. That's gone all the way on the roof at the Kingston Cricket Club. That's the power of Mitch Marsh. Just angles onto the pad and disappears.
Well, I reckon if there hadn't been the Kingston Cricket Club, that ball would have gone all the way into the high school ground, which is next door to Sabina Park. That was hit with ferocious power by Mitch Marsh.
Yes, he can. He finishes off with a wicket, the wicket of Fraser McGurk. Q end of the bat. They'll celebrate. West Indies will celebrate. And McGurk has to depart.
Jason Holder here looking for that extra bounce. McGurk stood tall, put his hands through it, and really only slapped it as far as Alzari Joseph at mid-off. So McGurk has to go 2 from 7, and Australia 12 for 1 at the end of the second.
Yeah, that's gone. That's disappeared over the electronic scoreboard here at Sabina and out of the park. That is that a catch? We'll have to have another look at that, but that is a monumental blow from Mitch Marsh.
Well, he doesn't hit these by half measures, does Mitch Marsh. Ball angled into him, hit it high, and it seemed to ricochet behind the scoreboard. And a really good catch from the drummer, and a bit of persuading to get her to return it.
Yeah, that's wayward. That really is from Jason Holder to finish the over. 12 from it, 4 gone, 26 for 1. Yeah, angling down the leg side and just needed to use the pace of the delivery. Josh Inglis. So a good way to end that over.
Here's the pull shot again. They place an extra fielder on the leg side. It is dangerous ploy with Marsh, who is so strong.
Yeah, I also wonder how disappointed you are as a bowler with this. You've forced him to hit the ball exactly where you've just placed that fielder.
Too deep on the leg side, so Inglis will go hard outside off stump. That has gone all the way for a maximum. We'll just check that. Yes, it has.
Yeah, second maximum of this over. And it's remarkable that he's been able to hit that all the way beyond the boundary.
Yes, yes, that is Josh Inglis, signature Inglis. He's got both ramps. So tough to bowl to with his options.
Absolutely savage from Josh Inglis. Yeah, how can you do that to a fast bowler? This game has really evolved.
Is there a noise there? There was a noise. Zahid Basra straight away said not out. Shea Hope is the captain. He got 2 reviews. Yeah, he goes.
Done coming up. Okay, the bat is coming across the ball. Can we have ultra edge to...
There was a noise, it was a nick. Marsh gone for 24, 46 for 2. That is the pace of Joseph. Definitely not where he was intending. It still goes for 6.
Yeah, many were perhaps wondering why he has a deep third. I think it's because of that extra pace. So often when you're as quick as Alzarri Joseph is, you beat the batter for pace and the ball flies off the edge and flies to deep third. Becomes a wicket-taking option. Not this time though.
Fielder there is a spectator. When the ball has left the middle of the bat this evening, it has travelled.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of 6s already. Tries to outfox Cameron Green with a fuller delivery, but gets way too straight on this occasion. Just helped on the way.
Length again, and 6 again. Silence at the Sabina Park. They're stunned, 64 for 2 after the power play.
Yeah, got a wicket in this over, Alzarri Joseph, but also struck for 3 maximums.
He could have a wicket straight out of the power play. Easily taken by Joseph. Here's the response by the men in maroon.
He always finds a way to get a wicket, Akil Hussain. Perhaps not would have been the plan. Yeah, goes for the sweet shot. A little bit of grip from the surface, a little bit of extra bounce. Safely held by Alzarri Joseph. Josh Inglis walks back for 18, 64 for 3.
Moti will have his man, he should have his man, he does. The master of the middle overs for the West Indies in this format strikes again.
Yeah, that was very well bowled there by Moti. Just went a little bit straighter and held the ball up a fraction shorter to Glenn Maxwell. Just gave himself a little bit of room, the ball cramped him. Simple catch there to Rutherford. Maxwell departs. Out of an indifferent 11, Australia now 78 for 4.
That is a tremendous blow. It really is a stunning shot from back of a length, and a wonderful way for Owen to get going in this format on debut.
What about the theatre? Mitch Owen, first scoring shot, just opened the front side of his body, and maybe a little bit of a change of baton here. The old and the new. Russell comes in. Mitch Owen wants to make a statement. But what a way to get off the mark.
That's a good pickup. That's a welcome 6. He's a big ball striker, Mitch Owen, and he's flying.
Yeah, that'll do great for the confidence. That's an arm ball. Mitch Owen has given up his stumps, allowed him to free that front side of his body. That's travelled out of this ground here at Kingston.
Nice strike again. Another welcome 6. It's game on. 73 required from 49. Owen and Green now set.
It just makes a different sound of Mitch Owen's bat. He loves to favour that leg side. He got done with lack of pace there.
Again. 3 sixes in the over. 1, 2, 3 for 4.
Yeah, what a shot to end the over. Really brilliant batting from Mitch Owen here on debut. And that's what he does so well, Cam Green. He stands and he hits that length of delivery back past the bowler. This is not an easy shot, folks.
Yeah, good base, pit the slower delivery, and just swats through the line of the ball.
And again, that's gone for 6. I didn't think he got it, but he did. 14 sixes in the innings now.
That fan wanted to get a touch of that ball so badly. Back to Cam Green. What power. Yeah, just manages to drag it wide of Robin Powell that long on.
That's power. That's pure power from Cam Green. These guys are terrific ball strikers.
It's number 5 for Cam Green tonight. Yeah, you sensed something was coming. 3 dots to start the over.
Goes again. Gets the gap, so that's 10 runs. And it's 50 for Chris Green. A wonderful knock from him. The start of this T20I series. Yeah, it's brilliant, really is. A strike rate of over 200, 5 sixes in the innings to date. His 4th 50 at this level in this format. This should be taken. Jason Holder settles under it. He completes the catch. So soon after crossing that half-century mark, Morty strikes back.
Yeah, second time tonight, Morty has been struck for a boundary and then responds with a wicket. High on the back, perhaps rushed him. Looked as though he wanted to hit that one squarer. Yeah, walks back for a well played 51. 158 for 5.
That's high. Where does it go? It's gone all the way for 6. It's on the roof for Cooper Connolly. His first 6. Yeah, we're fortunate it falls, it drops. So we will recover it. 16 overs gone, 169 for 5.
It spoils the over, really. Just 5 runs of the previous 5 deliveries. Gets in the slot, Roston chase. Yeah, and 100-meter 6 by Connolly.
What a shot, what a strike to bring up a maiden half-century on debut in T20 internationals. The 3rd Australian men's player to score half-century on debut. Thumbs up from mum, dad and girlfriend. An exceptional debut from the 6'4" all-rounder.
What a way to bring it up. Clearing the front leg out of the way. Alzarri Joseph putting it in the slot and greeted with a slap straight back over his head.
Might be 6 and out. Here's 6 and out. So with 15 required, after an impressive knock, Owen Falls is still alive yet in the contest. They believe.
the same response, not clearing the boundary on this occasion. Australia 175 for 6.
Hits the gap beautifully. Not awed or overawed by the occasion, not yet. 180 for 6.
And he's gone. He's gone. Commentators curse. Connolly has to go. Short and wide from Jason Holder. Connolly threw the kitchen sink on that one. Ended up edging it to the wicketkeeper, Captain Shea Hope. Just enough of a tickle on that. Disappointment. Connolly. Joy for the West Indies. Australia 181 for 7 in the 18th over.
Could be out. Is out. No, goodness me. Joel Andrew, the substitute fielder. Oh my goodness, what a moment. 184 for 7.
Jason Holder hard into the pitch. It got high and Joel Andrew settled underneath it. Reverse cup and palmed it behind him. Jason Holder cannot believe his luck.
Whitey.
Scores a level here at Sabina Park to deathly silence from this wonderful crowd that turned up tonight this Sunday evening for the opening T20 International. It's an outstanding victory from Australia in this opening T20 International. They were put under pressure for the first 15 overs of their bowling effort, but they pulled things back well in the last 5 to pick up 6 for 37. And then Green and Owen, with that half-century partnership, have seen them to a 3-wicket victory here at Sabina with 4 more games to go.
The CG United moment of the match. A monstrous strike from Mitch Marsh. He posited it into the leg side and into a brand new scoreboard at Sabina Park. But wait for this special surprise. So the ball hits, goes into that scoreboard. Cool, calm and collected. Drums in lap and all. Protecting many. What a grab. The CG United moment of the match.
So this is a look at the Australian innings. Mitch Marsh started well at the top, 24. English also 18 from 8, but it was Green with 51 from 26, Cam Green, and the debutant Owen with 50, a well-played half-century from 27. That would have gotten Australia home and dry with an over and a half to spare.
So staying with 1 for 35, 2 wickets for Jason Holder, a couple for Alzari Joseph as well. Gudakesh Moti I thought was excellent through the middle overs with 2 for 29, good economy and key wickets. But that partnership between Green and Owen, 80 from 40 deliveries. Their ball striking was crisp and effective. 17 sixes, and it has led Australia to an opening game win by 3 wickets in this 5-match T20 International Series.